Alright, Istanbul, the dice game. What do I like? Oh, I love the pace of this thing. It just starts moving right away. There's no downtime. There's no refill, no reshuffling, no redraw. It's just go, go, go. Once you've gone through the 5 phases, you just start again, flipping over your next moss tile. It's so fast. It just keeps moving. I absolutely love, these rubies. I've been a fan of these rubies since the original. They're so fantastic. What a nice little... I feel so good getting these rubies, these little components. And then you add in these crystals. Oh, man. Wowie, wowie. These crystals are fantastic, too. Just such good quality components. I'm not a huge fan of the dice. They're okay. I guess they look a little bit more clunky than they are, but they serve their purpose. No issues really there. That's just a tight complaint. The moss tiles are of good quality, so that you know that you're going to be manipulating them a lot. But yeah, it's these rubies and these crystals that just, once you get one of these in your hands, you're like, oh, I've done something good here. One thing I'm not too big of a fan is there's going to be a point where Lira almost becomes obsolete, and 1/6 of the dice is going to do nothing for you unless you have one of these moss tiles. Even then, you're going to be apt to not really want to take it, because what am I going to do with Lira once there's no rubies to buy? It's a little disappointing. You might get rich with Lira, but it's just going to sit there and do nothing. You can't convert Lira to extra goods. You can't convert Lira into maybe crystals or something like that. But yeah, in this game, I ran out of the option to use Lira for anything helpful. And if I didn't have, like I said, these 2 bonuses, those Lira dice become absolutely pointless. I absolutely love the Brazier cards. They're so fantastic. So many different options. There is a little bit of a letdown when you can't do what the card offers to you, but at least you're always going to get something. You're going to get a Lira. At the very, 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 very least, you're going to get that. But they add a little bit to your building of your engine. They are bonuses when you don't know when you're going to get the bonuses. I think it's just a really clever idea. They've got the cards in the original, so they were able to transfer those over into this game. And the way that you can dive deeper, the more Brazier card dice that you roll. 3 of them, I could draw 3 cards. I have a better chance of getting something that I want, that I desire. I just absolutely love that there's really no extra fluff here. You're rolling, you're having those deep, well, I wouldn't say deep, but you're having multiple thoughts on how am I going to arrange my goods and dice to get what I want done. Some rounds are going to be clearer and be faster, but other rounds, like you saw, I have to think, okay, what combination do I really want to do? I want the moss tile? Do I want to get the ruby? Do I want to go for more Lira? Do I want to try to build on bonuses, build my engine up? There's no fluff to it. You get to those decisions right away. It's really, really quite exciting, and the pace of it, like I said in the beginning of this, it stays up the whole way through. I absolutely love the different types of building of these moss tiles. Could you imagine if you start each income with 3 moss tiles? You're going to be able to do something fantastic each time. Or say you get 6 Lira every time. Now you don't have to roll that dice anymore. These extra actions, there's not much of a better feeling in this game than when you get extra dice. Just imagine if you had 2 extra dice each turn. You'd feel almost unstoppable. You'd be able to do so much. These moss tiles really add, and I think are essential in the gameplay in order to do all the things that you have to do in such a short amount of time. I absolutely love the the cleverness of the one bonus at the beginning of each turn. Yeah, I think it's such a clever thing. It adds some excitement to it. It adds some disappointment to it too. That last round, I really needed some sort of resource or a crystal for rerolling, and all I got was an extra action, a fourth action, which I wasn't going to be able to use either. There's not enough dependability in it to make it feel like it's overpowering, but there's enough help that comes along its way that you feel really good when you get that extra dice, or you get in the beginning. Off of that Lyra dice, I was able to get the ring and the fabric. It's not too powerful, not too sway, but just enough there to make it feel like you have a little bit of an extra shot, a little bit of an extra chance to get all the things done that you need to get done. The pace in which the rubies are being removed from the board, one per round, is pretty challenging. I've played this game a few times multiplayer, and usually people aren't taking rubies off the board until maybe rounds 3 or 4, and maybe someone gets it done in 2, but usually 3 or 4, and it gives you some time to build up resources. It gives you time to kind of build your engine, and then you can start to get things going. But here things are getting expensive after round 3. It really adds to the challenge of this solo play. I think that there's room for this game and the original in your collection, because this game doesn't have any of that pick up and deliver and manipulation of the board, dealing with obstacles in it. This is simply roll and decide how you want to gather your resources and build that engine. It's so different from the original that you don't have to worry about overlapping gameplay. Overall, I think because it's a beat your own high score, some people are going to be put off by it, but for the difficulty level, to get those high ruby costs and the randomness and the quick and the tiles that you're flipping over and the dice you're rolling and the quick pace of it, that you're going to be able to just move on from round to round to round and get something done in 30 to 20 minutes. I think this is it really stands out for those who like dice rolling quick hitters. That's Istanbul, the dice game. I really liked it.